Think I'm getting better at this screen saving thing, screen recording thing, collective. Two of Pentacles, finally caught up with the tarot. We're going to spend a little bit of time in this because I got to get to the duality. I've tried to hammer it in a few times. I even got the card right here. Bam. Finding stability. Yo, look at her. Two Pentacles. Are those pentacles? Look what's around them though. It's like juggling the infinity symbol. I want some abundance like that. I brought up going with the flow. Another little thing, Two of Pentacles could be seen as going with the flow, with the ebb and flow. We're organizing ourselves. We're avoiding over commitment to other people, not trying to be a doormat, to work, not trying to be burnt out so we're nothing when we get home. We're trying to be present in all areas of life. How can we do this? How can we strengthen our mind? Because at the end of the day, when you're doing physical labor for work, at some point your body's going to break down. But you can always sharpen your mind with what is on my board, asserted devotion. If we can see our mind and body as two separate things but working in tandem, talk to your body today. We're really good at listening to our body. Oh, mom, dad, I don't feel good. I got a sore throat. I can't go to school. I feel this way. If anything, we are really good at listening to our body, but we can override with our mind the temptations of the flesh. Because left to our own devices and our own human nature, we would destroy ourselves. And God knows this. So when we are setting our priorities, we need like a juggler mindset. We need some sort of keen, precise focus that doesn't let go of it. And this is the process I had gaining the Holy Spirit. Every time I laid a foundation, I'd go a week or two and then I'd lie once and I'd tell on myself and I'd burn it all down and start over. Talk about 12 years or 13 years of burning everything that you built down to start over because you know you built on faulty soil. For 12 or 13 years, I wasn't going to do anything but remain humble and be a student. But the moment I realized that spiritual warfare is real, black magic, spells, incantations, all this stuff is really real. That the magic is what one of the three-letter agencies is out here using. When I say signs and symbols and stuff like that, if we are really ultimately going to one day go without technology, at least you could come to someone with a deck and at least get an idea of what's going on here. But let's not commit for what we can't do. And the only way we can get to this point is to be able to infinity sign through the day. Pause when agitated. Be consistent and persistent though. And like I said in the Optimist Creed, so steeped in your faith that no one can disturb your peace of mind. But the duality of numbers and the Two of Pentacles denotes stability, balance, and change. The card shows the image of a woman, and those are two coins, I guess, and the infinity symbol that links both coins. The infinity symbol reveals that you can handle multiple things simultaneously, as long as you know the art of managing your time, energy, and resources well. That's key. The ship sailing the high waves refers to the principle of life at the edge of chaos. I'm talking about this perfect storm. It indicates that change and self-improvement are essential to the factors for our mind and body connection to actually grow, to actually get in that ebb and flow, the tides. And the tides imply that you can handle the ups and downs of life by staying focused and attentive. The moment Peter got on the water and he looked at Jesus in the eyes, he was floating. But the moment he took his eyes off, he started to sink again. The quality of any team is based off the leader's tolerance. Let that sink in. We're trying to accomplish these targets and these goals that we're setting. Being honest with ourselves. Repeat to yourself what I just said. That is a seed I'm planting, and I will need it to turn into a conviction or a prompt for you. Okay? When two pentacles appear, it shows that you're perfectly juggling your priorities. Two hands, two pentacles. There was one time I was talking to this lady about having kids, and she said, Kendall, don't ever let them not number you. And I said, I guess that means you can only have two kids. And she said, yep. To each their own. But you know to perform well under pressure and keeping your stress at bay if you're at your two of pentacles. You're not crashing out. You're in neutral. You're fine. But despite your busy routine, you're definitely using and utilizing the resources and energy to complete your tasks without delay. Let's just stop there because I'm pretty excited to say that God will not give us anything that we cannot handle. We can sit here all day. But ultimately, let's recognize the power we have. Let's recognize what we're committing to for the day, that we can commit to it because it's genuinely authentic. And understand that no matter what happens, if we fail, we learn from that. We can ask for help, resources. And if anything, we could always pray and meditate and go within. Because I can tell you right now, as I've gone through my spiritual journey, every time I was trying to get to completion or to some sort of finish line, the moment I got there and reached the milestone, God had another thing waiting. So stop thinking you're heading to some sort of final destination and then you'll receive the miracles and the blessings. The miracle and the blessings are right now, the journey, the shedding of impurities, and the enjoyment of the sun's light and power. Oh my gosh, it's all can be so beautifully and divinely orchestrated if we can see it as such. 2 nights ago, we had the best meteor shower ever, and I saw the biggest meteors that left the biggest trails ever. The mysteries of God are the same mysteries of the universe, which is you. Did you know that? I love you.